That is not fighting back. That's
your voice. And a lot of the protesters, I apologize, I just...
No, that's okay.
It speaks to me a lot. I had to pull up the story of Edward Crawford during the time in St. Louis, Missouri. He was, I'm sure maybe I can forward the article to Art, but an iconic photograph of him throwing tear gas in the opposite direction.
I remember that.
And with the intention of protecting children, youth in that community. He himself was charged.
Mm-hmm.
His only defense was to throw back the militarized weapon
right.
in order to protect his community. I've never, the only time that I have seen, all this thing about peaceful resistance, peaceful protest, and the shaming of the communities once they speak up, once they've had enough, with all these systemic issues bottling up, because it bottlenecked. Mm-hmm. Even if somebody is protesting, saying "F the police," it's legal. If they've lost a loved one to police violence, and it's been deemed as justified by district attorneys, it's a sad case where somebody can be unarmed, and police feel that their voice is a threat.
Right.
And Ferguson, Missouri was the perfect example. Everything from it's implementing a curfew, calling in the National Guard.
Mm-hmm.
I know with El Cajon, we had one of our cop watchers in the scene. Beanbag, everything that he documented. I'm glad it made the RT Russia because we needed that to come out.
I was going to mention that too.
Beanbag, pepper balls. Yep, the woman with the beanbag, pepper spray.
She never got any medical attention for that, I'm assuming.
I really don't know.
And the city obviously would never provide that medical attention to someone that they injured, even though the person was unarmed. And
the protocol for law enforcement is to provide medical attention. So they're and the sheriff's
department. They shot this woman in the face.
And the sheriff
could have given her a concussion.
And anybody could have. That was just.
So the protocol is that I don't know if she was arrested or not arrested,
nope.
But if they arrest someone, if there's an injury, they will generally take them to the sheriff's jail. But the sheriff has been refusing to take injured victims because that's not our responsibility. You need to go get them cleared by the hospital.
Yeah, he needs to be voted out.
And so, I agree with that. I agree with voting him out. And I also agree that everybody's feelings are their feelings to own. How they speak about that, how they voice that is theirs. Mine may not look like yours may not look like others, but I believe in free speech. Now, I may not voice how you voice, and I may not, believe in how you voice, but I'm not going to stifle it or stop it. I'm just going to ask the respect of how I am. And I'm not going to be in your space knowing that I don't voice the way you voice.